Stephen, let's start with you this time. What do you think?
0.
Very good. I'm going to fill these all in, and then if we have questions, we'll go over them. Daniel, next one.
-4.
Excellent. Lalise, next one.
2.
Good. Brooklyn.
0.
Faith.
3.
3. She said 3 with a question mark. We'll come back. F, when?
-infinity.
Okay. G, I'll tell you these. Does not exist. -2.5. That might have been when you couldn't quite tell what it was. And -6. Okay, so let's go back to E. Limit as x approaches 4 from the left. So 4 is here. No, that's -4. Just kidding. +4. As I approach it from the left, okay. So as I approach it from the left, you said it was,
Now it's -6.
that's -6. Why'd you say 3?
So we got the right thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're looking at the x coordinate. All right. Anybody else have anything else? It actually, this is a weird one. This one actually does not exist. Anybody tell me maybe why it doesn't exist?
Because it stops.
Yeah, because it stops. It's not approaching 4. It stops at 3.
When is it considered undefined?
We could call that undefined. Does not exist, undefined, interchangeable. We just usually put DNE because it's just easier. Because we're math people and we want stuff to be quick. Okay, so this one does not exist. And the reason why is because the graph doesn't, oh, forgot N. Doesn't exist as I approach 4. Not because it doesn't exist at 4, just because it doesn't approach 4. It stops like way before it. It doesn't even get close to it. Okay, all the rest of them were right that you gave me. Any questions on the ones that I gave you or somebody else gave you that you think, nah? You good? Alrighty then, sweetness. So now you are good to go on the homework, day 2. I know it's really our first day of homework, but so I'll put that, I think it's already on Smooth Classroom actually. When you finish it, upload pictures. Make sure if there is work to be shown, make sure you show the work. A lot of these don't have work just because they're limits, but if they do, make sure you show that. Especially since I'll be posting answers sometime soon. Hopefully today, but we'll see. You know how today has been going. All right, so now we are going to move on to this new packet that I gave you, which for those of you at home, it's the blank. They're under blank notes. It's the next set. Understanding limit. Now we're going to do it algebraically. Instead of looking at a graph, we are going to look at a equation. Let me set a timer so that I remember. All right. So for this first one, we're talking about this absolute value f of x. It's 1/2 times the absolute value of that. The graph is pictured below. So it's here. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, I hate that. I need to sneeze more than once. All right. And then from the graph, so we're going to start with the graph. From the graph, we're going to figure out the following limits. So the limit as x approaches 0. So look at the picture. Yep, as x approaches 0, 0 is here. X is approaching right here, that point, which is at -2. -2. I don't know if I said negative, but I should have. Okay, the next one. Limit as x approaches 2 from the right-hand side. -4 is right. X approaches 2 from the right-hand side. Get -4. So as I approach it from this way, notice the y is -4. And then, this one we don't have a picture for. Limit as x approaches 10 of f of x. Well, can we figure out what would happen as I continue up?
Infinity?
To 10? Just to 10, though.
6.
How'd you get 6?
Yes.
You guessed? Okay.
Like an educated guess.
Okay, let's just leave that as a question mark for now. Okay. Now we're going to find f of a. So what that means is this number, so for each one of these numbers, I'm going to plug that in to this equation. Okay. So f of 0. Plug that in. You got -2? F2?
There's no difference
No, there is not.
for right and left.
No, for right and left, there is not. So like what we're doing, in case you're like, what? Is we're just plugging in 2 for x. And getting an answer. What'd you get? -4? Ah, what are you seeing, Faith?
Well, here's the thing. I was trying to figure out the 10 thing.
Uh-huh.
-12.
A -12? Okay. Is that what you got?
Well, when I did the thing, yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's do the thing. -2 times 10 is -20, right?
Yeah.
-20 plus 4 is -16. Absolute value of -16 is 16. Then times the 1/2, 8. And 8 minus 4, you added the 4. 8 minus 4 is 4. And that's what this would be if I graphed that out farther. It would go up to 4. So, do you see the correlation between doing it with a graph and with an equation? What can we do? If we don't have the graph, what can we do?
Math.
Just plug it in, the math, that's right. Just plug it into the equation, and most of the time, it will work for you. It'll be obvious, though, when it doesn't work.